Come on now. Good morning, THS! Thanks for coming down this morning to celebrate an awesome season our dance team is having. Obviously, dance is kind of a full year thing. Tryouts in the spring, obviously working all summer into the fall football, and now at the pinnacle of the state championships in the cross this weekend. So please give it up for our dance team. Evelyn Lisi, McKenna Roos, Emma Gearing, Lainey Champlin, and Allison Schrader. Give it up! And our coach that leads them, Coach Erica Champlin.
Thank you, Mr. Kluger. He's always supported dance teams so much. I'd like to give him a round of applause as well, please. Also, Mrs. Reed, I'd like to thank her. She's always helping me with everything I need, making sure our dancers are set for the season. Thank you to our custodians. They always make sure our cafe is ready for us every day when we get there. And our show choir, thank you. They've also shared their practice space with us a couple times this season so we could use the mirrors. So we're so thankful also to them. Let's give our dance team one more round of applause. So the dance team has been working hard all season. Long practices, we have early competitions, endless hours of practicing together, spending a lot of time together. Pushing through challenges that come their way. We've had injuries, sore bodies, sometimes feeling just absolutely exhausted at times, and it hasn't been easy. But all that hard work has paid off. And at Northern Regionals last weekend, the team received 6th place in Division II Jazz, advancing them to state. So dance is a year-long thing if you do fall and winter. So we have been competing since November. We've attended 4 competitions, and no matter what the rankings were every time, each and every one of them, those competitions gave us feedback, pushed us further, and continued to help us grow and improve. The top half from both regionals advanced to state, so we're very proud to be able to continue our season into state and see how far we can go. Last year, we placed 6th place with our jazz routine at state, and we matched the school record of best ever placement at state, so we're really pushing to do even better this year. So each time these athletes take the floor, they're trying to hit their counts in unison, they're trying to execute their jumps and their turns, give amazing facials, and demonstrate the skills that they've been perfecting. So we can only hope on Saturday that with all their hard work and determination that they will truly shine. We've always said that Toa Dance team is small but mighty. Sometimes there are 20 to 30 dancers on the floor, but this group has kept up with competition and proven time and time again that they deserve to be there. Yeah. We all know the dedication, the passion, the talent that it takes to get to this level. This isn't only about dancing, it's about the commitment to each other, the teamwork, and at times, often the struggle. So to you, lovely ladies, like Miss Suzanne would say, you are all beyond inspired. You truly make us proud every time you dance on the floor. We can't wait to have you show everyone else what you're made of, and you have earned this moment. So here are the details for Saturday. State dance is at the Lacrosse Center. The girls dance at 9:37 a.m. and they face side A, so the walls will be labeled, so make sure if you come, you do sit on the correct side so you can see them. And then also our soloists, Emma Gearing and McKenna Roos, will each perform their beautiful solos as well for a spot for the All-State team. So best of luck to them too. And they will be dancing at 3:28 and 3:32 in the afternoon. So to get your tickets, you can use the link that is on the THS Facebook page. All the tickets are digital, so make sure you do that. So there will be so many amazing dancers at state this weekend, and I know we all want to see this team bring home some hardware. So let's keep the energy high and help them feel the love with a little dance party. So, get on your feet, and you're going to come out here and dance with us.
Get on your feet, GHS, get out here. Don't forget to stay around for some pictures after the dance party. Come on, GHS, get out here. Let's see your moves. Come on, let's go. If you want pictures with the dancers, please stay around. And then if you were part of the Rachel's Challenge stuff this week, please head to the auditorium. If you're part of the Rachel's Challenge stuff this week, please head to the auditorium. Thank you. If you were part of Rachel's Challenge, please head to the auditorium. If you want pictures with your dancers, please get them. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad. Oh my God, I just know. Yay.
scoot in really
Yeah.
close together.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Don't close your eyes.
I want one too. I'll take Travis's
We're
spot.
being recorded.
1, 2, 3.
Allie's, like, I don't know how many pictures I have of Allie.
Yes, do it.
It was adorable.
Yeah, do that.
Do it, lady.
Do it. I already got you anyway.
I didn't take one, Erica did. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, ready? You look like a jib jab. Those jib jabs. Yeah, Dan. Hilarious.
And nobody has to remember them, forget them. Take track of them.
Thank
Thanks, Brad. I took one. Yeah, okay.
All right, this weekend, the Toma Senior High dance team headed back to state. This is Emma Gearing, the only senior on the team.
Yes.
Just had a pep rally for you a moment ago, which you had a chance to see. What does it mean to the dance team to have a send-off like this?
Well, we've never had anything like this with the whole school, so it means a lot. It was really exciting to have everyone come and support us. Usually we have one on Saturday morning, but it's at like 6 a.m., so nobody comes. So it was really exciting for the whole school to be able to support us.
This is your 4th year. Does it mean more to go to state now that you're a senior?
Yes, I was really hoping that we would make it to state my senior year, just because senior year, best year, that's kind of what my mindset has been this year. So I'm really excited. I'm grateful to have won every year, but the senior year, this is like, it's just surreal to be able to go one last time.
It's a very young team, so they'll probably be back to state after you graduate, won't they?
Well, next year we're not sure what our competition team's going to look like.
Sure.
With our numbers and with coaching. So I'm not sure, but hopefully, I hope.
As the only senior on this year's dance team, what do you look at as your role?
I try to be the best leader I can be in the best ways, because I truly believe that with a small team like us, I guess, I don't know, I just try to be a good leader and have a good positive mindset and be encouraging and yet at the same time motivating and like pushing. That's kind of what I try to do.
State on Saturday, do you have a goal?
Yes, we are hoping to take 5th place, which would be the first time in school history.
Oh. All right, you're a group of 5, you're small. You're going to be competing against groups on Saturday a lot bigger than you. So how do you take 5 girls and impress the judges more than, say, a group of 10 to 12 or 15? How difficult is it to really, a group of just 5 has got to do something. What do you have to do special to get the attention? Because certainly most groups will be bigger than you, right?
We're up against a lot of teams that are 15, 20, 25 girls, and for a small team of 5 to go up against that, it's, I don't want to say impossible, but it's very, very hard, especially at the state level. So our main focus is making sure we're really clean and together and making sure our turns are good and all of our technique is there and our skills are executed right. And that's pretty much all we can do. We can only do our best, but sometimes the numbers just make it really hard.
You also have a solo on Saturday. Talk about that.
Yes, so I have my solo. This year, I did pretty good this year. I did really well actually compared to what I have the past couple years at normal competitions. And then the last 2 years I've made it on the All-State team, so I'm hoping to make it on the All-State team for the 3rd year in a row, which would be breaking a school record for that.
And let's talk about your other teammate that also has a solo.
McKenna, she is a solo, so she was really, really excited about that, and I'm really proud of her. I think she can do it.
All right, as we wrap it up with Emma Gearing, the only senior on this year's dance team. By the time you're watching this, they will be performing at state, and as Emma said, they hope to finish in the top 5. All right, let's talk about after school. What's your plans?
Well, I'm hopefully going to Madison. I did get accepted and I got offered a scholars program, something along the lines. So I'm hoping to go to Madison. I don't know what I'm going to major in. I have no idea, but we'll figure it out hopefully.
As we wrap it up, Emma, what would you say to the young girls looking in right now that maybe want to be like you someday? What would you say to them?
Just try your best. And dance is very subjective and it's very hard on your body and hard on you mentally. So you just have to push through and try your hardest and always try to keep improving, and you can only do the best you can.
And your coach, Erica, was on the dance team many years ago.
Yes.
Just between you and I, does she ever talk about it?
Not really, no. She doesn't. She
Okay.
used to also coach. She was an assistant coach for a while.
Right, I believe that under Terry Laird for a while.
yes.
Yeah. Hey, good luck at State on
Thank you.
Saturday. Thank you for sticking around, and we'll talk to you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As the update wraps up, this is Nathan Deming, Toma High School graduate. We're down to the Toma Public Library on Sunday, February 2nd. He just showed his movie called February, and in a moment we're going to sit down and talk with Nathan and one of the main characters in his movie. That's what you'll see next as the update continues.
I'm like,
All right, the update continues down to the Toma Public Library. Nathan Deming on your left, the Toma grad, and the main star of the movie on your right, David. Nate, let's talk about, we're sitting down in 2025, but filmmaking, you've been doing that your whole life, right?
Yeah, grew up in Toma, and yeah, I guess I've been making movies here forever, in backyards and friends' barns and everywhere I possibly could, and eventually went to film school for it. Learned a little bit more of like the professional side of it, and yeah, this is really exciting to come back to Wisconsin and make movies where I kind of learned to make movies.
Well, somebody asked you earlier who inspired the film in Toma, and you said Irma, the librarian, correct?
Yeah, so I worked here at the Toma Public Library for about 5 years through college, and Irma was my boss, and Irma taught me a lot of things. But one of them, as like an 18-year-old, is she just kind of opened my eyes to privilege and the differences that like white people have to minorities, and like even just the fact that there were a lot of minorities in Toma, which Toma's kind of on the surface kind of a very white town. And yeah, she just kind of was the first person to kind of open my eyes to be like, look, there's these people over here, they have these issues, it's a little different than what you're used to.
And before we talk with David, this movie People Started Tonight 2 years ago, so it's been around for a while.
Well, we shot it 2 years
Right,
ago,
that's what I mean,
but it premiered at the Wisconsin Film Festival last April, and then this February right now is when we're kind of really premiering it, taking it all around Wisconsin, showing it to the state, so yeah.
All right, this is David. How do you find this guy? Your main character. Your main character.
I found him. I put my headshot up on this website called Backstage, and he ended up finding me. I didn't find him. He hit me up and said, "Oh, I'd like you to audition for this thing called February." So I did, and out of those people, I was the one picked to play Miguel. So that's how I ended up with this guy.
And this is your first time ever acting, correct?
No, I've done acting in high school and in college as well, because I'm a theater major. But this was my first behind the camera acting.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your take on Toma when you first came here? You've been here for a while. What was your first take when you come to Toma?
I said I liked it a lot. It was very calm, peaceful. The people were nice. And you guys have really fair prices on clothing. I love it.
And you love the Toma Cash store, I've been told,
I
correct?
love the Toma Cash store, yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, you're 15 minutes in the movie. I'm watching it with the
Yeah.
other people. You haven't talked yet. You had me worried, but then you talk after that, and you learn how to ice fish. We don't want to give the script away, but you learn how to kind of ice fish, don't you?
Yeah.
How much do you know about the script before you take it? Do you know a lot about the script before you say, hey, I want to do it?
I read the script once. Once I got accepted, he sent me the script. I read through the script, and I'm like, this is something that I want to do for sure, because like I said during the Q&A, it was a lot of trying to represent my family, because I am first generation Latino. So I'm basically trying to tell my family's story, not just Miguel's.
So people, if they had a chance to be here tonight or get a chance to watch February down the road, what do you hope they take out of it?
I hope that they take out, no matter who you are, what you are, white, brown, black, we're all human beings, we're all people. Just because people stare at you, they don't know your story, and you don't know theirs. Just love each other, no matter what.
And home is California right now for you?
I'm sorry?
Is home California?
Yes,
Okay.
California is my home.
Nate, where's home for you right now?
L.A.
L.A., okay. All right, I don't want to keep you guys long. The bottom line is we're sitting down on Sunday, February 2nd. You're going to be all over Wisconsin, it sounds like, for a while. So if people want to see February, Nate, where do they go? Where do they find out where you're going to be? What's the easiest way to find out where you're going to be the rest of February?
Yeah, so because the movie's called February,
Right.
We're having fun taking it around the state, doing Q&A, special screenings in cinemas, libraries, art museums, like really cool venues all around Wisconsin. I'm going to be there for all of them. David's going to be there for some of them. And you can find that at februaryfilm.com/screenings. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the film, I just was on Charlie Barron's podcast called Cripes Cast.
Okay.
I've done some Wisconsin Public Radio interviews, and I think those kind of really cover what the whole project's about.
And somebody had asked you what's in the works, and you wouldn't tell them, would you? I said, what do you have coming up? You kind of didn't give a whole lot of info, did you?
Well, so I want to make 10 more films. So this is February. I
Right.
did January. I'm going in order. The idea is that I want to make all these films in Wisconsin, probably largely in Tomah and the Tomah area, every few years. So this whole project will take me 15 years, and
Wow.
like ish. So they're connected, but I deliberately wanted to take time because we live in this streaming era where an entire season of TV drops in an instant. You watch it in a day, you forget about it. So I want to have fun with these movies. I want to tell Wisconsin stories, and that's also why I'm partnered with Action Wisconsin, which I talked a little bit about this today. If people check out actionwisconsin.com or .org, it's a nonprofit bipartisan group trying to inform Wisconsinites that we have no legislation to help filming happen here, which is why so many film school grads have to leave the state. And a lot of stuff gets filmed here, so that people can find out more if they go to actionwisconsin.org.
And you mentioned Wisconsin does not rank very well, do they?
No, we're one of 13 states that have no laws that help
Wow.
states to help filming, and we're 48th out of 50th for the arts in general. So I'd like to change that. I'd like to make more movies here.
Sure.
And yeah, hopefully we can.
So the bottom line then, gentlemen, as we wrap it up, you probably have not seen your last movie with Tomah, the main character, correct? We'll probably see another movie in Tomah down the road, possibly?
That's right, March, April, May, June, July.
Okay, sure. Hey, I know you guys, I didn't want to keep you here. I know you had a chance to mingle with a lot of people. What does it mean, as you wrap it up, Nate, what does it mean to come back and mingle with people that know you and years later you're doing what you do right now? What does that mean to you personally?
This was really fun, this screening here tonight at the public library on like many levels. One, I used to work here. Two, a lot of these faces I haven't seen for a while, and it was like so cool to see people who were really meaningful in my life when I was also making movies as a kid. And on top of that, it's just fun because we shot a lot of it in Tomah, and for the
Right.
first time I was catching details where I knew everybody in the room would know what I was talking about, where normally it's just like a fun detail that only I know about, but then I knew everybody here would figure things, like, because you guys know the town and
Sure.
stuff. Yeah.
One final thought as you wrap it up, David. The time you were here 2 years ago to shoot this movie, when you look back on it now, do you feel overall you were accepted in Tomah?
Yeah, I did. I felt like that, yeah.
Good.
I felt very well being around this area, definitely.
Because coming from a big city, sometimes it's small, just a small town is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, definitely, I had to adjust to this it took a little while, but I was able to adjust.
Probably not liking the Tomah weather right now, are you?
It's not that bad right
Yeah.
now. It's
Yeah,
not that bad.
you're right. It is,
I like to
it is
say,
fairly mild.
I like to say that I brought the warmth with me.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so Nate, as we wrap it up down here with Nate Deming and David, the main character in his movie February, which the people just had a chance to see with the Toma Public Library. Guys, thank you for sticking around. I know you have a lot of things to do. You met a lot of people, mingled with a lot of people, so thank you for sticking around a little bit later. Again, go to where you said go to your website. You gave all the information. You're going to be in Elroy when now, Nate?
We're going to be Elroy tomorrow.
Okay, and
on
then
the
Sparta
3rd.
when?
Sparta, we're going to be there on Super Bowl Sunday, the 9th. So
Okay.
if you don't care about the Chiefs
Yeah.
winning their 3rd title, which I don't care, come check out our movie instead, a local movie shot right here.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because let's jump back to the very first thing you said tonight. I think I and you and a lot of people were surprised. You were surprised by the turnout, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I had 4 people RSVP. David and I were taking bets beforehand. What did you bet?
Bet 15.
15?
yeah,
I
yeah,
bet,
yeah.
Was I more optimistic?
Yeah, no, yeah.
17 or something?
No, you weren't optimistic. You're pessimistic.
Oh, yeah, I might have said less, but we had 60
Wow.
or 70 or something like that. Yeah, 67 or 70, so.
Yeah, because I know when I talked to Irma 2 days ago, she had no clue. I was shocked by the amount of people, but great turnout.
Yeah,
So what does that tell you, the turnout tonight? What does that tell you?
people want month movies.
Yeah, apparently they do.
No, it was very meaningful. I think it's very cool, and I think it also just speaks to that this is a collaborative community. This is a community interested in the arts, and we just have to bring it here. So that's what we're trying to do.
Guys, again, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.